embankment is constructed to raise the grade line of a highway above the existing ground level. The gradient is raised to keep the subgrade above the groundwater table to prevent damage to pavement due to surface and capillary water. At the same time, it maintains the design standards of the highway with respect to the vertical alignment. The material used in embankment is soil, muram, sand and gravel or a mixture of these materials. The success and economy of the project depends to a great extent on good quality of construction material available at nearby locations. The good quality material should also be available in sufficient quantity so that the project gets completed without shortage of materials. Thus, a borrow pit is located near or in a reasonable distance to the road construction site. All materials that are used are strictly in accordance with the requirements of prescribed specifications, and therefore field laboratories are made available at various locations depending upon length of the stretch. Field laboratories are equipped with adequate equipment and personnel in order to carry out all required tests and quality control work as per specifications.
The mainly quality control testing and material is the heart of the highway, because without testing we can't use any material in the highway. If we are not testing the material, we don't know the properties of the material, what type of material we are using. So without testing, if we are using the material, it is just you are dumping the material on the dustbin. So you have to check the material and test the material, what type of material it is, whether it is suitable for using or not. So for that, quality control testing is very important.
Soil sample taken from these borrow areas is tested to measure sand content, Atterberg's limits, Proctor's density and free swell index. After the laboratory tests, the borrow areas are finalized for embankment. The soil for embankment is loaded in tippers and brought to site location. For safety, it is ensured that all tipper backup alarms work properly. The tippers dump the soil at equal intervals on prepared original ground. The embankment is constructed in layers of uniform thickness not exceeding 200 mm of compacted thickness, finished by a motor grader. The motor grader blade has hydraulic control suitable for initial adjustment. It spreads the soil so as to achieve the specific slope and grade. Moisture content of the material is checked at the site prior to commencement of compaction, and if found to be within the desired limits, the same is made good. Wherever water is required to be added in such construction, water is sprinkled from a water tanker fitted with sprinklers capable of applying water uniformly with a controllable rate of flow to the surface but without any flooding. The compaction is done with the help of vibratory roller of 80 to 100 kN static weight with plain drum. Each layer of the material is thoroughly compacted. Each compacted layer is finished parallel to the final cross section of the embankment. Successive layers shall not be placed until the layer under construction has been thoroughly compacted to the specified requirements and tested for field dry density. Rolling shall be continued till 95% of the maximum dry density for the material is achieved. When the embankment top layer is prepared, then the surveyor checks the level of the top layer. By this process, the layer thickness and cross slope is checked with respect to the desired values of finished road level.